Cupcakes, Lollipop, peanut butter cups. So yummy, but so tiny. 3 bites and they're gone. Boo! I want them to be big, huge, ginormous. Is that possible? Well, actually, it is. Join me and let's make world's biggest desserts together. Reese's peanut butter cups. I know so many people adore these. I mean, chocolate and peanuts, what's not to love? This one looks cute, but it's super tiny. We need a giant version ASAP. Before we begin making our peanut butter cup, we have to discuss the mold. I have 2 options, this one and this one. This one is smaller, but it has that zigzag shape that Reese's peanut butter cups have. While this one has a smooth edge, but is bigger. Which one should I choose? You want a big one, don't you? I want the big one as well. Who cares about the zigzag? We just want a bigger Reese's. Let's make the filling first and then we're gonna work on the chocolate. To begin with, we have to crush our cookies. You can use any kind of cookies that you like. I am going for the plain ones like this. And you just place them into the food processor. I'm gonna squeeze in as many as I can because we decided for the big mold, so we need a lot of filling. Time to whisk them up. 3, 2, 1. Done! Perfect! For the filling, we need some peanut butter, crushed cookies, and icing sugar. Easy, right? Prepare a mixing bowl, in go the cookies. Then we need 3 cups of peanut butter. This is a cup. We have 2 cups here and a little bit more of this one. Finally, we need 1 cup of icing sugar, or whatever.
1 cup and a quarter. Never hurt nobody.
Okay, now there's just a little bit left. You know, I'm going for all of it. Grab a spoon and mix it up. Guys, cooking is so fun. I love baking new things like this. And giant desserts, even better. The only bad thing is that I also want to live healthy. Kind of doesn't go together well.
Now we just have to stir it all together so we get an even mixture. This is a workout in itself.
Guys, this smells exactly like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Mind you, I only had like 1 or 2 in my life because they just don't sell them where I live. But this smell is exactly what I remember it to taste like.
And also the consistency, it's just right. I think this is gonna be spot on. I'm super happy with this filling. I think we did an amazing job and now it's time to melt our chocolate. We need a lot of chocolate for a Reese's cup that big. I just went for the entire package. I think I've never melted that much chocolate at once in my life.
This is so exciting. I'm living my best life, you guys.
This is the best day ever. I wish I could invite you all into a big party and we would eat together these giant desserts. The chocolate has completely melted and it looks fabulous. So now we can transfer about 2/3 into this mold. Then you're gonna smooth out the chocolate on the bottom, and with a spatula you just wanna brush the chocolate on the sides as well, so you cover the edges completely. You wanna do this pretty quickly while the chocolate is still melted. Once you cover the edge all around and the chocolate hardens, you can now take the filling and fill up a Reese's cup. This guys looks actually insane. What are we doing with our lives? Actually, what am I doing with my life? You guys are only watching.
I'm doing all the crazy work here.
It's all on me. Now let's just smooth it all out and then it's ready for the chocolate cover. Are you ready, guys? I have my melted chocolate here. Take a last look at this delicious Reese's peanut butter filling and let's cover it up forever. Guys, I think I ran out of chocolate. I need some more. BRB, I'm gonna melt more chocolate. More chocolate came for the rescue. Let's fill this baby up. Now that is what I'm talking about. It is completely filled, so let's smooth it out with a spatula just a little bit and very carefully because this thing is almost overflowing. There is so much chocolate in here, you guys. This thing is gonna be heavy, I can tell. I can barely hold it. This is insane. Let's put it in the fridge. Guys,
What?
have we made it? Have we made a giant Reese's? Okay, we still have to take it out of the mold, which will be a stressful job, but still, so far it looks A+. Okay, I'm sweating. How do we do this? I don't want to touch it with my sweaty hands because I'm gonna leave some nasty fingerprints. Got an idea. Let's put on these gloves. I'm ready.
Oh my god, I'm not. I'm so scared I'm gonna ruin everything.
Okay, focus. Let's do it. I think I'm just gonna have to lift it and kind of push it up like this. I did it, guys. Check it out. A giant Reese's. The hack with the gloves was a good call because look at it. It looks amazing. Otherwise, I would have left fingerprints all over. Sweaty ones because it was stressful. We made it. honestly living my dreams today. This is so fun and I'm so interested to see how it tastes. Giant Reeses against tiny Reeses. What a difference. Guys, you could do a workout with this one. It is so heavy. I think I've never held so much chocolate in my hand. Before I take a bite of this monster, I'm gonna do a taste test of the tiny Reeses. Seriously, I've only had 1 or 2 of these in my life. I'm not lying, okay? It's true. Smells good, very peanutty, obviously. Okay, yep, I liked it. Now the question is my giant Reese's better? That's gonna be tough, but let's try. Wait, I only got chocolate in this bite. Bad first impression. We need to get to the filling to be able to judge.
I quite like that.
Especially the peanut butter filling is spot on. I think just the chocolate isn't the best. Well, joke's on me, I bought the cheapest chocolate in store. What was I expecting? You get what you pay for, but the filling is good.
It was also the cheapest peanut butter and cookies, but they deliver.
If we compare the looks, mine wins. It just has this wow factor. The taste, it tastes a bit differently, but definitely really yummy still. This one is super tasty though. But this is the biggest Reese's peanut butter cup in the world. That is special, epic, unbeatable. Drum roll, giant Reese's win. I'm taking this king over this tiny little baby for sure. All in all, this giant peanut monster deserves A1. Just kidding. A 10. Strawberry flavored heart-shaped lollipop. So cute, so yummy, and so little. Very little, way too little. What can we do about it? Let me think. I'll make a lollipop just like this one, but way, way bigger. Come along. Before we cook up our giant lollipop, we need to work on the mold. I have a heart-shaped silicone one and a white cooking spoon. Ladies and gents, white cooking spoon. Maybe it's not a big deal to you, but it is to me.
Because first, I thought I'm gonna have to use one of my wooden spoons for this project, and I kind of hated it.
I mean, nothing against this, but we all know that our lollipop has a white stick. And the other day when I was casually grocery shopping in my local store, I spotted white cooking spoon.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so the fact that my local grocery store came through like this...
Wow, grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, now that you all understand how much I appreciate this, we're gonna take an X-Acto knife and make a cross cut on the bottom part of the mold. Just like that. Now grab your white kitchen spoon and slide it through the opening. Ta-da! The mold is done. Let's cook up the lollipop. We need a pretty large cooking pot and we're gonna throw in 3.5 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of corn syrup, and 1 cup of water. Let's mix this a little bit, and since we want our lollipop to taste like a delicious strawberry, we're also gonna add a little bit of strawberry flavoring, just a few drops because this is quite strong. And lastly, we want our lollipop to be red, so a few drops of red food coloring goes in. Ooh, that's such a beautiful red. Now we have to bring the mixture to a boil and keep stirring all the time. The lollipop is bubbling away, but we need to keep cooking. Grab a candy thermometer and pop it into the mixture. We have to keep cooking until this liquid candy reaches the temperature of 150 degrees Celsius or 300 Fahrenheit.
This is absolutely needed if we want it to set hard, so let's wait.
Come on, come on, come on, we're getting close. And we have 150 degrees Celsius. We can take it off the heat and pour it into our mold. Whoa, the bubbles are so magical. Now we have to wait for this to harden. I think I'm gonna give it about 1 hour. I think it's been 1 hour. We can take this out of the mold. Wait, I don't want to make any nasty fingerprints. We need gloves. I'm ready. I'm just gonna gently lift it up. This is always so stressful. Guys,
look at it!
OMG. Did we actually make this or am I dreaming?
Is this real life? Because this looks too perfect.
We need to test it out right now. A giant lollipop and a baby lollipop. I love how we've managed to make the same exact lollipop but just 100 times bigger. Or 1,000 times. In any case, way, way bigger. Same red color, same heart shape, and even the same white stick.
Once again, thanks to my local grocery store, I wasn't expecting you to be that supportive. Thank you, love you.
Anyway, the looks, amazing, impeccable, perfection. How about the taste? I'm gonna try the little lollipop first. That is good. Yep, love it. But can my giant lollipop beat it? Let's find out. Wow, you guys! It's actually insane that we made a lollipop like this from scratch.
Sugar, syrup, water, strawberry extract, and boom, you have a real lollipop.
This tastes exactly like the one you get in stores, and it is 100 times bigger. Or 1,000 times, still not sure. It is a no-brainer. I'll trade this baby for the queen of all lollipops any day. Giant Lollipop is a winner and it gets a 10. How adorable is this little cupcake? Such a cutie. But you know what would be even more adorable? This cupcake scaled by 100 times. Whoa! That would be insane. Can we upsize you? I think we can. To make a giant cupcake, we first need to make a base, which is basically a cake. Sugar, butter, egg, flour, milk, baking powder, and some sprinkles, because I am making a funfetti cake.
I've never made this kind of cake, and it seems fun.
Then we also need a big bowl. I actually bought this because remember the Oreo disaster earlier? We don't want to experience that again. Let's get baking. Sugar and butter. Mix this until nice and fluffy. This is always so scary because it flies everywhere. Let's go. I have sugar all over kitchen. We need the sugar in the cake, not sugar on the floor. Okay, this took me like an hour. And still, I feel like the sugar hasn't melted completely, but I don't have all day. That's enough. Time to add the eggs, and we have to add one at a time.
So we're gonna crack in one egg, mix, then crack in another egg, mix again, and repeat this 6 times.
Egg number 1. And mix. Egg number 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Guys, I feel like the batter has now become super nice and fluffy, and even the sugar has melted, so I'm super happy. Let's add the flour, some baking powder, 1 or maybe 2 teaspoons because it is a big cake, and fold it in with a hand whisk. This is gonna be one giant cupcake, guys. Can you imagine so much batter for just one cupcake? Insane. This batter is already looking fantastic, so I'm just gonna add a splash of milk. This batter is looking so perfect. I actually don't bake a lot of cakes because I try to live healthy. It has been years since I've baked like a classic cake like this. It's exciting. I'm having so much fun. But now we're gonna have even more fun because we're gonna transform this classic cake into a funfetti cake. Here are the sprinkles. They are so pretty. I love these colors. Pour them in like a rainbow waterfall. This was beautiful to watch. And now let's mix. This is gonna be the prettiest cake ever. So gorgeous! Here I have my giant cupcake silicone molds and I'm gonna fill them up with batter. Lastly, I'm just gonna smooth out the tops a little bit and they're ready for the oven. Both of my cupcake parts have baked, and as you can see, they have risen a little bit too much, but it's not a big deal. I'm gonna take a knife and I'm gonna level them up right inside the mold. That way we're keeping the perfect horizontal angle all along. We're just gonna lift the excess. Guys, you can already see the inside of our cake. It's so beautiful with colors.
Adorable.
The bottom of our cupcake is leveled. Now let's do the same with the top. Check out this beautiful funfetti pancake. I'm gonna have it later. 1 pancake, 2 pancakes. Time to take the bottom out of the mold. The stress.
Let's just take a cake plate, place it right here, flip, and then lift up the mold.
It looks super cute. Okay, now I have to flip it again. My bad. That was scary. The icing. You can make your own from butter and sugar, but we know how this goes for me. I didn't want to experience this again, so I just bought a tub of icing. Let's spread it over the bottom part of our cupcake. This will keep the bottom and top parts nicely stuck together, and it will also give another layer of sweetness. Kind of like a pool shape. And let's place it on the cake. Wow, you guys, this cupcake is looking pretty. It's time to decorate. I'm gonna allocate the frosting into 3 bowls and then I'm gonna color them up using food coloring. I guess we're doing an Easter cupcake because these colors are super pastel. I'm okay with that. Let's transfer the frosting into this cake decorating gadget.
This is always super messy. Maybe this is why I'm not baking cakes often. Health reasons and mess reasons.
I'm gonna make colorful swirls all over the top of our cupcake. One last swirl and there we have it. The giant cupcake turned out pretty cute, but how does it taste? Let's see. cupcake and giant cupcake. Whoa, this is pretty crazy. Most definitely the biggest cupcake I'll ever eat. I love how you can make this as a birthday cake and it just looks amazing without you having to put so much effort into decorating.
Even if you're a beginner, this will turn out super professional.
First, we need to take a bite of this one as a benchmark. For comparison, it's needed. Well, yeah, it's not bad, but it's not the best cupcake I've ever had. It kind of has that artificial taste. I'm not a fan. And I love that because the bar is set low. Now on to my giant cupcake. How do I take a bite without dipping my entire face in frosting? Not possible, I guess. Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, This is delicious. The base, perfection. The frosting, perfection. I can't really take credit because I bought it, but still. And well, the looks, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, so without a doubt, my giant cupcake is the winner. It tastes better, it's 100 times bigger, and looks better. It's a no-brainer. This giant cupcake gets a 10. Making giant desserts is always a ton of fun. Which XXL treats should I make next time? Love you. Mwah. Bye!